Welcome back to Reality Check. I'm Christopher.
I'm Shafay.
Welcome back. Thank you. So this week on Reality Check, we're going to discuss Basketball Wives LA. Go.
Course. You know, the only thing I want to talk about is that moment with that therapeutic moment with Jackie Christie and her daughter, and the shocking reveal
Well,
that she's shady.
the therapeutic result, but not only that, but when Laura had a discussion with the daughter, and we found out the real tea that Jackie is basically an unfit mother who is prejudiced against her own kind and her own children.
That's what I was talking about. That I was still talking about. I felt like I was watching the Color Purple or something with the dog fat one.
Yeah.
Who says shit like that? Like,
I didn't know that still existed, or is it just me? Especially
I'm not that shocked that it's Jackie Christie, but this is a really personal issue. I don't think that she should have ever revealed on the show because it's going to be held against her for a long time. Only in the black community will people ever care about that anyways. But still, it's like, really?
It makes you appear like an unfit mother.
Oh, absolutely. It makes sense. Oh, absolutely. And they were all getting on Drea in that first season about her being an unfit mother. And
exactly.
Now
the truth comes out.
And now you ruined your child. Because that girl, she may spend her lifetime in therapy trying to get over what her mother's done to her. But that's crazy.
Yes.
Imagine your parent telling you you're not good enough.
Or you're too fat and have the other one watch you on the treadmill and make sure you run and don't cheat. And hold your legs on the side and hold on to the treadmill while the treadmill goes. That's bad.
This may sound ridiculous, but this is true. And every black family talks about this. Whose child is she? Because she looks like neither one of them.
I agree.
Young man's baby? Is her husband decided to not... Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but she doesn't look like any of them. So, was she the husband's child? Is she from another man? You know, what's the deal? Why Jackie Christie has something against this child? I don't know.
Was she raped, and this is a product of a rape or incest? Because then there's resentment.
Right.
Not that I understand about. It's more logical.
Right. I'm just trying to understand. And the other part of the whole Jackie Christie revealing this on the show, girl, get off this show before it ruins your life. It's like it's like Teresa from New Jersey Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
Get off. You're done. Get off reality TV.
Absolutely.
You know, this is bad. This is really bad. Your kids are coming out saying that you were a crappy mother.
But then the daughter tried to do a recap the next day after the show aired, saying I didn't mean to say all those things. I'm not saying they weren't true, but
I didn't see that recap.
I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, too late. See, it's such a small. It's just like when a newspaper puts out something wrong about you, something like that, and they try to write you a little. Oh, we apologize.
A little pardon.
On page 30.
Nobody
cares about that. Nobody
right.
cares about that. So I didn't know the daughter did a retraction.
She did. She absolutely did. I think that it's bad that Laura is trying to manipulate the situation for her own selfish needs. That's the only reason why she went to meet with the daughter, so that she could find out more about Jackie in that situation.
Yeah, so what's Laura's deal? In
She's trying to get her back for how she made her feel and appear last season. You should move on.
And how did she appear and feel last season? I just remember her being fat.
Yeah, she was fat and like she was the mean one. You were basically. You were the bully.
Now she thinks she's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Now she got her husband back, she's happy.
Okay, enough about that boring show.
What's the deal with Barbie revealing Laura's hoisms?
It takes one to know one.
I read something somewhere about the fact that but don't they all sleep around until they figure out they finally get a basketball? I don't know. Who cares? I thought they all sleep around until they finally get a basketball player to fight.
You have to. You have to test drive a lot of cars before you find out which Bentley or Rolls Royce that you
Or sometimes you just know exactly what car you want. You test drive it, you like it.
Exactly, but as long as you test drive it, because there's some people out there who want to wait till they get married or whatever, and they don't want to do nothing. Who buys a house without going to look at it first?
I would do that. I would get married and just not want to have sex at all, but I got to see how big it is.
How big the garage is for the car?
At least.
Okay, our next show is going to be Housewives of Atlanta. Where do we want to go with that?
So I was just wondering, I'm not feeling this whole Kenya Moore pretentious, fake drama. Bring back the days of Nene and Sheree when they had real drama. It was real. You invited me. I didn't get into your party. And all this fake stuff with Kenya Moore, I'm not feeling it. But let's go to Kenya Moore. What did the producers tell this girl? grabbing the mic from
Yeah, speaking at someone else's party. You don't have to speak, baby.
And they're close enough for her to throw her party. Was she trying to say that they weren't close enough for her to throw? They were close enough for her to throw her party.
Absolutely.
I don't get. To me, this Kenny Moore anger is fake.
I was blurred. All them floral dresses just bothered me. Everybody having a floral long dress, glowing. My eyes was hurting. I had to look away, don't look back.
This is not Beverly Hills Housewives where they know how to dress.
And they spend monies on their dresses.
Solid colors for adults.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that we can't do florals, but I try to avoid them.
What I'm also happy about is that Phaedra, when she went to Candy's house, she did a recap. This is a good, prominent neighborhood. The mayor, there's...
I love Phaedra for that. I love Phaedra for that. Phaedra was like, and the mayor lives around the corner, letting us know. And by the way, I have a friend of mine who lives in Atlanta, and she's confirmed to me that it is a very prominent neighborhood that Candy lives in, by the way.
Oh, wonderful. I love to hear that. And I think
so unfortunate that Kim... Remember, we discovered that on the last reunion episode, Kim said that she was buying the house and they were already in option for buying the house.
Absolutely.
So, fast forward to now, what the hell happened to that so-called option? I thought you were buying the house. Now you got to move out of the house?
Mm-hmm.
Kim, stop lying. I guess checkmark for Nene. She was right.
Absolutely. And why is Corey buying her such an expensive piece of jewelry and y'all about to be homeless? And Kim said she can't move back into the townhouse.
Why?
Exactly. You shouldn't have never left.
It's no, you know what? It's a bit too much for me.
So what? The girls got to share a room for a couple of months.
And the little boy.
No, there's 3 bedrooms or 3 or 4 bedrooms.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for her to move back into that town.
I'm sure, but I mean,
I would, but I also wouldn't be having baby number 4 either. That's just me. I don't know why she's having so many of them.
I guess she wants 2 sets of both.
Did anybody teach this girl about football money?
Yeah, it's not NBA money. It's not guaranteed.
I'm also curious to know that since she was so good at lying to us about the last reunion show saying that she was going to buy the house, I also want to know, is that ring a replica or a remix or remake of Big Papa's ring?
Charlotte probably is Big Papa's ring.
No, but it was different. It looked different,
okay.
I think, from what I can remember.
Because other celebrities have got engaged to models, then they got re-engaged to a singer, and it's the same ring. I'm not going to say who, but you know who it is. Oh, remember that whole scandal? I'm not going to say it because I like them. But
I think you should just say it.
You all should look very closely at the Mariah Carey engagement ring. It looks very similar to the one that he got engaged to with Selena Ebanks.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mind when they have a cycle in a ring.
I don't mind it, especially one of that caliber. I'll take it.
I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know. I don't want to be like, oh my God, this was her ring. I can't. I don't mind if somebody recycle mine. Give it back. That's all I'm about to talk.
I also like that Nene extended a hand to Kim. Mm-hmm. Kim, she was trying to be nice. Nene was trying.
I think that Kim is jealous of Nene's success. I think the way Kim acted when she showed up at Candy's house. Ooh, this is the ghetto. And sweetie, stop. With her cremation number 16. She needs to go and sit down somewhere. This is the ghetto. That's to show you how much Sweetie knows. Sweetie, stop hanging around with Kim.
Exactly, because you go home to the ghetto every night.
Every night, in the world of delusions.
Yes.
And stop wearing all that makeup and take off that wig. And I would prefer if she just decided to be a natural girl. She'd actually look prettier.
Not natural. Ain't nothing naturally pretty about her, so she need all the little help she can get.
Oh Lord. Next up, you want to move on? Or you got something else? We had a little tea about Miss Kenny Moore, didn't we?
I think we spoke about it, girl.
This is Candy Babies.
Oh yes. I think it's hilarious that Kenny Moore at 41 says she wants to have a baby. The natural age. Those eggs must be already frozen. Gots to be.
Oh, God, this is such a touchy subject of frozen eggs. Because everybody in season's freezing the eggs. Kim's freezing the eggs, Chrissy freezing the eggs, and now Kenny Moore talking about freezing the eggs. I guess it's something with them K's and C's and freezing them eggs or whatever.
And age.
But you can always freeze your eggs or borrow from some relative that looks like you.
You should borrow from some relatives that look better than you.
Oh my God, yes. I haven't had my first kid yet, so maybe I'll
Me
be
either.
at that freeze.
But when I adopt mine, it's going under close scrutiny. I need to see the parents, the grandparents.
No, you could also you and your partner, you could probably get a surrogate. and take your time and use the sperm. Use yours first, then use his. You could do it like that.
No, we use his first, then mine.
Why?
Because if sugar turns to shit, I don't have to pay no damn child support. He would have to pay because I'm keeping the baby.
It depends on Ooh, that's a sticky situation.
It certainly is.
It depends on whom gets the splits. No, you might want to let's just say he's a wealthy man,
Mm-hmm.
and you married this wealthy man,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
By the way, he
sperm.
don't have to be. It's just nice if he is.
Right.
Yes.
We're talking about spiritual wealth
Absolutely.
for those who want to, So it's your sperm. Let's just say it's your sperm, and it's your wealthy husband. You're more than likely to be the one who gets the check because it's your sperm. If it's his sperm, then he gets the kid and he gets everything, and you just start all over again.
I guess you're right. While we're on the subject of sperm and sex, I think we should talk about this new drug that they have that's supposed to be preventative for AIDS. It's called Truvada.
Mm-hmm.
And it costs $1,200 a month, and you're supposed to take it. And I just think that
It does what now?
it's supposed to be preventative for AIDS.
Okay. So you pay $1,200 to just go run around and have wild sex with people. I'm trying to get.
I just think it's sending out the wrong message for
Me
people
too.
who are promiscuous, and especially in the gay community. A lot of them are. I'm not saying they all are, because I'm not, but a lot of them are, and they it's like giving them an excuse. Okay, I don't have it. I can go do whatever I want. No, people. And number one, I think it's priced too high that they're not going to be able to do it.
Not even that. I mean, there are different strains and viruses of HIV and
Absolutely.
AIDS, and it keeps changing at times. It's just like sometimes the raid will work for the roaches for 3 months, and then after 3 months, the roaches don't care.
Exactly.
They've combated that. So I mean, are they tracing the strains? I don't know. I think this is all controversial for pharmaceutical companies to get some money out of people.
I agree.
You know.
I don't do it. Still use a condom. I'm telling you, it's the best way. It's 99% foolproof.
I agree.
Yes.
Condoms best birth control as well.
And abstinence is even better.
Yeah. If you can have that, that's kind of tough sometimes.
I know it is because the flesh can be weak, but when the flesh is weak, 5 knuckle choco will do.
And for ladies, the vibrator. Hey, as a matter of fact, I might even purchase a Candy's vibrator or the Talia vibrator.
Yeah, how about that? Since we're speaking about Talia, that's a great segue. Let's go into Christy and Mr. Jones.
No, I'm sorry, not Love and Hip Hop. Oops.
Christy and Mr. Jones was the finale. So.
Okay, so I'm confused. I think I may have missed the finale. Audience, I apologize about that. The last episode I saw was when they went on the train with the gown.
That was finale.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you remember, what do you have to say about the train and the gown? Would you have done that?
I would have loved to have done that. That was very sexy.
With her wide bag shot, it should have picked a better dress, but okay, it's just me.
I'm
And she had on sneakers, I mean.
I thought that was cute. I thought it was cute.
I thought the gesture was nice. I thought it was very creative, but.
I know when Chrissy sees these playbacks, and she's kind of like, ooh, she loses a couple pounds.
Too late.
That happens to all of us.
Yes, absolutely. I caught myself slipping and had to pull it back in gear.
And so I think they got picked up for another season.
Wonderful. And I think that the mom and the little young guy, they
part ways.
Parted
they need
ways.
to. Why she don't want to give him some money? Hit him off.
Yeah, if he
All
helped
the
create
food
it.
cash and all this other stuff that the little boy does. I mean, give him some. She always stay trying to bust his ass. Hopefully he gets a check. We hope you get a check.
Absolutely. I think we're done with that one, honey. Nothing much more to say unless you.
No, we talked about Talia's wig enough. Just go on.
Oh! Recap from last week's episode. I told you that I didn't see that Talia was pretty. I went online and I Googled her, and actually she is. It's just the blonde hair. I saw her with brown hair. It was softer, better. That's a pretty girl.
A better friend.
So I'm just going to say she is a pretty girl.
I said that.
I didn't never say she was ugly. I just said I didn't see the pretty.
He just couldn't get past the wig.
Yeah.
Told you.
Me working in fashion and beauty, I should have been able to, but I was distracted. It was like the light. Come into the light, Caroline. I can't see. Come closer so I can see what out your lace front. Yeah. Good features. I just think she's a lot heavy on the makeup, and
coming from a makeup artist.
Yes, and the blonde wig. It's a lot. It's kind of drag on, but maybe that's the look she's going for. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
It just could be done differently. Okay.
And next.
Vince and Tamar.
I didn't see too much. That show should just get on my nerves.
I'll be glad when the album is done. I was watching it, and Vince, he had on a shirt, and this is how a shirt is supposed to fit when it's buttoned up to the neck. Not with all this room. The shirt was sitting 2 inches from his neck. You have way too much money for your clothes not to fit right. Regardless of your size, you have too much money for your clothes not to fit correctly.
Munties.
Yes. Please, Vince, I will help you out. You need to get some clothes that fit you right. I like that you put on a shirt and a bow tie, but And the father was trying to give marriage advice to Vince and Tamar. Tamar's father.
Oh, Tamar's father.
Was trying to
lay low and spread wide?
Yes. And I thought that was very interesting. Tamar was like, just because he did have problems in his relationship doesn't mean he can't give us good advice on ours. What are your feelings about that?
I don't want my man, my so-called father who might have messed up in his marriage. You know, no, he can actually give good advice. How to not mess up. How to keep it together.
Yes.
After having 19 kids.
Absolutely. Okay, are we at Christopher's Corner this week?
We are at Christopher's Corner. And the question that I have for Christopher, let me get my piece of trusty paper here. Excuse me.
Oh, by the way, don't we look like a happy couple? Prom, hey. We
Who made me
love.
dress up today?
Yes, she looks beautiful. And we're back to straight tresses by Select Strands, of course.
Yes, I'm wearing actually semi-straight of our Indian Virgin Remy.
And you're running out to an event tonight. You're going to a baby shower, bridal shower,
Birthday
surprise. Oh, okay.
That
Wonderful.
I planned by me. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Okay, so Tisha from Wichita, Kansas wants to know.
Hey, Tisha.
Her man was in investment banking, and things have kind of crumbled for them. And they've crumbled before, and she wanted to know, should she stay or should she go?
They've crumbled before.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how old the investment banker is?
They're pretty young. They're in their mid-30s.
I think that you should ride on out. He'll recover. Especially if you love him or if you've grown to love him, because I do understand that sometimes we may not be in love with somebody, but we can love someone. I think that if you're in your 30s, you can ride the wave a little longer and he'll recover. It's different when he's in his 50s and you in your 30s and
It ain't right.
It's not going to get no better. It's not gonna get right.
But
I say
they're both
Tisha,
young.
you're both young. I'm sure you love him or you've fallen in love with him and have gotten accustomed to the lifestyle. He'll recover. He can do other things.
I agree. I say don't let it happen 3 times. Once or
I
twice,
agree.
cool. The third time, good.
That means he's doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Or he got a negative spirit on him or something. Right.
Because if it happens the third time, it's going
However,
happen.
the second time, you see it's happened twice now, you need to prepare yourself for the next time in case it does happen. That means you need to start stacking your chips.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets back on us, stack your chips. I hate to tell people to have a little secret account, but baby.
Ooh, don't never have no account with them. Oh,
Don't ever have an account with what?
with the boys.
I mean, you can, but you need to have one separate if you have to put in somebody else's name, because suppose you accumulate
Did
a
you
lot of
see-
money,
did you
then you
see-
have to file the taxes.
Yeah, did you see? They should have filed single, by the way. But did you
Oh,
see?
since we're speaking about taxes, I hate to say this. You know, Swiss Beats is under a lot of pressure for not paying his taxes and things.
He came out to TMZ and revealed that he's already paid them.
Really? Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We love that. Did he pay him or were they paid for him?
I mean, why wouldn't he pay them? His woman could write a check right there.
I said, did he pay him or were they paid for him?
Would I pay the?
Because they've been negligent all this time. Now, all of a sudden they cleared up. You didn't all of a sudden just coughed up the millions of dollars miraculously that they were asking you for in the first
Well, we
place.
should do have a new outbound. She wrote that fire check.
Did
Did I bail my husband out?
You should. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, you took those vows. You love each other.
As I said, sometimes you can fall in and out of love.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's promised forever. You got to take care of yourself. I just hope that she when she wrote that check for him that he had to make a promise to pay it back. Because
Well, they
when
are
sugar
married
turns
couple.
to shit, and you know oftentimes it does, that you can't you're gonna be mad that you don't pay those little taxes and things and child supports and things. You're gonna be mad.
I think that there's some things you do for men, and sometimes millions of dollars may be not one of them.
Yeah.
So that'll be it for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Check us out on Instagram at Shafay.
And The Real C. Michael, and that's my same name for Twitter, The Real C. Michael. Follow me.
Shafay.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.